Have you ever wondered why the rupee sign is used for both Indian and Sri Lankan currencies? Or what? That's the story behind the UAE dirham being the only GCC currency that is yuan pegged to the US dollar. Before we get into the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. We're very close to a significant subscriber milestone, and we can't do it without your support. So hit that like button now. Or where in the world is the euro sign used other than the Eurozone? Today we'll be looking at cryptocurrencies, what they are, how they work, their pros and cons, some of the most popular ones out there, and finally their value, and how much are these symbols worth. All of these questions and many more will be answered in today's episode of Avushia Money. A Russian-Canadian programmer in 2013 when he was just 19 years old. Ripple is a global settlement network that allows users to send money anywhere in the world in real time. Ripple is unique in that it's not a blockchain network. It was founded by Charles Hoskinson in 2017. Cardano is unique in that it is the only cryptocurrency in the top 10 that is used. One of the main advantages of cryptocurrencies is that they're decentralized. First, cryptocurrencies are highly volatile. Their prices can fluctuate wildly in a short period of time, making them risky investments. It is important to note that the value of cryptocurrencies can fluctuate significantly in a short period of time, so the values provided here may be outdated quickly. That being said, as of May 2023, the price of Bitcoin is around 272 and the price of Ethereum is around 1. They face a lot of competition from central bank digital currencies. CBDCs. CBDCs are digital currencies that are issued and regulated by a central bank. Many countries are exploring the possibility of issuing a CBDC, which could potentially disrupt the cryptocurrency market. $800, the price of XRP is around $1, the price of Litecoin is around $100, and the price of Cardano is around $1. And if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out our other videos which include fun facts, explainers, and documentaries. We've got a whole playlist full of interesting stuff. Until next time. This volatility makes it difficult for businesses to use them for everyday transactions. Second, cryptocurrencies are anonymous. While this may seem like an advantage, it also makes them appealing to criminals who want to launder money or buy illegal goods and services. Finally, cryptocurrencies are not backed by any government or institution. This means that there is no one to turn to if something goes wrong. This means that they are not subject to government regulation or central bank control. This makes them appealing to users who want to transact without the government's involvement. Did you know that the first recorded use of the term cryptocurrency was in the year 2000? The term was used in a white paper by Weisselberg and Shafiq. Fun fact, no. 2. Did you know that the first cryptocurrency exchange was created in 2009? The exchange was called Mt. Gox, and it allowed users to trade Bitcoin for yen. Fun fact, no. 3. Did you know that the first company to accept Bitcoin as payment was Papa John's Pizza? In 2010, a man bought 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoin. At the time, the Bitcoin were worth around $40. But today, they would be worth over $600 million. This makes them appealing to businesses who want to reduce their transaction costs. Finally, cryptocurrencies are transparent. Cryptocurrencies are also relatively cheap and fast to transact. All transactions are recorded on the blockchain, which makes it easy to track the history of a particular coin or token. This transparency makes cryptocurrencies appealing to users who want to avoid the opacity of traditional financial institutions. This means that new Cardano is still being released into circulation. Cardano uses a consensus model called Ouroboros, which is the first ever proof-of-stake protocol to be mathematically proven secure. Instead, it uses a consensus model called the unique node list. The unique node list is a list of all the nodes in the network that are responsible for validating transactions. The nodes on the list agree on which transactions are valid and which are not. This allows Ripple to process transactions faster and more cheaply than blockchain networks. But Turin saw the potential of blockchains beyond just being used for financial transactions. It was created in 2011 by Charlie Lee, a former Google engineer. Litecoin is similar to Bitcoin in many ways. It's also a peer-to-peer digital currency that uses a decentralized network to maintain its integrity. However, there are some key differences between the two. For example, Litecoin transactions are processed 4 times faster than Bitcoin transactions. Additionally, Litecoin uses a different hashing algorithm, which means that it can be mined using different hardware. This makes Litecoin more environmentally friendly than Bitcoin. He envisioned a platform that could be used to create decentralized applications that could be used for anything, from voting to supply chain management. Ethereum uses a technology called smart contracts, which are essentially pieces of code that can be used to automate agreements between 2 parties. Welcome to the show. I'm the host. In 2008, a person or a group of people under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto published a white paper outlining a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. As mentioned earlier, Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency created. It's also the most popular and most valuable. Bitcoins are created through a process called mining, which involves using powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems. New Bitcoins are released into circulation at a rate of around 6.4 million per year. There is a finite number of Bitcoins that will ever exist. 21 million to be precise. This system would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. In January 2009, the first cryptocurrency Bitcoin was released as open-source software. Since then, thousands of other cryptocurrencies have been created, including Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, and Cardano, to name just a few. In this series, we discuss the origins of money, its history, fun facts, and everything in between. Cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies that are designed to work as a medium of exchange. They use cryptography for security, which makes them nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend. Cryptocurrencies are decentralized, meaning they aren't subject to government regulation or central bank control. Instead, they rely on a distributed network of computers to maintain their integrity and security. Let's look at how cryptocurrencies came to be. Let's look at the top 5 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. The first is Bitcoin. The second largest cryptocurrency is unlike Bitcoin, which is used as a currency, Ethereum is used as a platform for creating decentralized applications. The third largest cryptocurrency is XRP, which is used by the Ripple network. Next up is Litecoin, is often referred to as the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Finally, we have Cardano, is a decentralized proof-of-stake blockchain platform. Let's look at the pros and cons of crypto. First, let's look at the pros. Now, let's look at the cons. Despite their many advantages, cryptocurrencies also have some significant drawbacks. Now let's look at how much these symbols are worth. And now we move on to the fun facts about crypto. It's important to note that the future of cryptocurrencies is uncertain. So what do you think of crypto? Are they the future of money or just a fad? Let me know in the comments below.